Okay, so in this video we're going to be dealing with the surface area of composite figures. So again, composite figures are just two or more figures combined together, and we're trying to find the surface area. Okay, so in this one we have two cones that are on either end of a cylinder, and it says that you want to cover it with paper. So find the total surface area to the nearest centimeter squared. Now you will be given your formulas on any piece of evaluation. So remember that the surface area for a cone is pi r squared plus pi rs. And the surface area for a cylinder is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh. So it's up to you to know what each piece of this formula represents. Remember that for surface area of a cone, the pi r squared is your circular base, and the pi rs is the part that wraps around it for your sector. Surface area of a cylinder, you have 2 pi r squared because a cylinder has two circles, one on the top and one on the bottom, and 2 pi rh would be the part that wraps around your cylinder. So it's up to you when you're given composite figures to determine which part of each formula that you need. So if I was looking at this cone, if I want to cover this, I don't need the circle part because that's attached to the cylinder. All I need is the part that wraps around a cone, which is our sector, so that's pi rs. For this cone, I'd need pi rs. And to wrap around my cylinder, I don't need the two circles because that's for the top and bottom of your cylinder. I'd only need the part that wraps around it, which is our 2 pi rh. And I'd want to add 3 of these pieces together. So it's just a matter of plugging your numbers into your calculator. If you don't have a pi button, use 3.14. The radius of our cone, it gives us diameter in this as 1.5. So the radius is only 0.75. And the slant height is 2.7. Plus, for our cylinder, the part that wraps around it, our lateral surface area, it's 2 times pi times our radius, which is again is 0.75, times the height of our cylinder, which is 7.3, plus pi rs for the other cone, which is 3.14, times our radius, which is 0.75, times our slant height, which is 2.7. So you want to be careful in questions like this that you don't do too much rounding because they can change your answer a little bit. So even though it says to the nearest centimeter squared, we're going to do our rounding in the end, okay, and not in each individual step. So this first part gives us 6.3585. The lateral surface area for a cylinder is 34.383, and our other cone, the lateral surface area for that is 6.3585. If you add all of these together, you get 47.1, and our units are centimeters squared. It wants it to the nearest centimeter squared. So if you're rounding that to the nearest whole number, it's approximately 47 centimeters squared.